Taurus, revelation. Revelation is coming through. Your spread is indicating at this time a definite transformation. It's like you're getting an insight here, as you can see, that is beyond your mind. It's like the mask is being taken off. Something is happening internally, and you are healing aspects of yourself that have been in the past holding you back. There is a sense here of you getting out of that mind, that fear, liberating yourself. You have the goddess Kali here that is representing the destroyer of all fears. That very thing within you, and it's different for each and every one of you here, Taurus. You will know for yourself what inside yourself has been blocking you. And chances are it has to do a lot with the mind here. The mind has been your limitation. You have been perhaps overthinking about a particular project or a situation in life, and been in a lot of indecision, being at this crossroad. Collectively right now, Mercury energy is very strong, and we have Mars in Gemini that is bringing a lot of scatteredness, a choice. You know, Gemini has to do with the twin, the two, the duality, and perhaps there are possibilities awaiting for you, but you haven't been clear upon what is it that you need to follow, what path you need to follow here. And what is strongly signified here is that it has to do with your 5th house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. The house of children, of creativity, of romance as well, it could be. But here, particularly, it has to do with whatever you're learning, with this Mercury energy that came through. However you writing, talking, communicating, could have to do with social media as well, whatever you could be doing online. There's something here that wants to be created through you. And it feels like perhaps you've been putting too much seriousness into it. Doesn't need to just laugh. Here, Saturn is coming through. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. So whatever challenge or blockages have been in your life until now, they have pushed you. Saturn really pushes. It's a very karmic planet. Pushes us to learn lessons. It's a slow energy. It has to do with learning patience. And here, what we're seeing is that as you're able to recenter your mind into your heart, into your truth, into really truly what means to you, what feels fulfilling, what fills your will. You have filled the well here. Once you recognize what that is, you need to follow through on that. And definitely we're seeing here, you could actually be a healer or want to go onto that path. But from the inexperience of the past, you're getting wisdom. You're getting a lot of wisdom. And this wisdom could have to do with forgiveness. What do you need to forgive within yourself? Who you need to forgive in your life? Do you need to forgive your own self for past wrongs? You know, we always get to judge a lot. The mind will do that. Criticize. We're in Virgo energy, and that can be overcritical when it comes to the lower vibration of Virgo. So we need to be mindful of that. But here, forgiving doesn't have to be, you know, talking to the person or getting their forgiveness. It has to do with what lies in your heart. Do you feel, when you think about this person or this situation, a contraction, a tension within your heart space? Physically, you will feel that. Then it's a matter of dropping into that feeling and recognizing that there's no judgment to be had. There's just that feeling. It's just an energy. And then seeing, as every situation in life is a coin with two sides, beyond the duality, getting into the unity of the energetic source of this. What is it in the situation that you've learned? Perhaps someone has stabbed you in the back, but perhaps because that happened, you learned something about yourself, about your communication. And perhaps that very situation is what has transformed or is transforming your life. Maybe now it's asking you to move on to a different place or a different circumstance. And so perhaps that person needs to be thanked. Perhaps you can look at that person with more compassion when it comes to, only hurt people, right? So the people that hurt you are actually hurt themselves. So it's not about accepting the whole situation. It's about recognizing what you've learned from it. There's always, we are two in a situation, right? It's always, we find ourselves being taught by everything, by everyone. So if you have been judged by someone, for example, perhaps they're showing you that there are parts of you, your ego, that need to be healed. Perhaps there's a need to give more. Often when we are stuck in our mind, to be more generous, to, just acts of kindness for nothing, just a smile, just not taking offense when somebody actually hurts you, but instead staying calm and staying full of love within. You find that helps you go beyond your own circumstance. And so here they're definitely talking about taking no offense or getting over yourself and lending a hand, giving more. That doesn't have to be against yourself. Of course, you need to fill your well like we saw before. But truly, when we talked about acceptance before, when you see a situation, it doesn't mean that you accept that, that person was wrong or right or, all of that. It's going beyond any judgment. It's seeing life as it's happening for what it is. It is just happening, and everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we just don't see the point of it when we are faced with it, when we're nose to nose with it. So it's only afterwards that we start to see why things happened. But very strongly we're seeing a new beginning for you here. You have new beginnings, start anew. And so this new beginning is gonna bring you financial and material changes. So perhaps you are preoccupied by that, but just know that slowly but surely things will build up again and again and again. As you stay generous, as you don't close yourself off because of whatever happened or is happening or will happen. If you stick to your truth, to who you are, you take that mask off, you will realize a depth within you that will open the door to spirit. And spirit here is very present right now, where it's asking you to open the door, not stay so closed off. expand your consciousness, expand your mind beyond your small judgment. It's not about accepting being right, being wrong. Again, this duality. It's about going beyond. Right, Taurus? So here, getting into your tarot, after shuffling, what came through underneath is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this patience. You're planting the seed. You are starting anew here. You're planting the seed, and you need to have confidence. You have the King of Pentacles here. You need to have confidence in your communication and how you might get to travel a little bit, maybe do small trips for your work. Doesn't have to be, but that is also on the plate. But you can definitely manifest. You're the magician here, and you have the sun blessings underneath. So you can manifest joy if you stick to the joy within you. If you cultivate this vibration, again, internally, if you are aware of what needs to be forgiven in your heart so that it can open and not close itself on itself, if you can let it relax, open up, then that will bring up the creativity within you, so you can actually communicate that, express that. And just know that Rome wasn't done in one day, right? That it's slowly but surely things will start moving. Remember that when it's slow, it's for the long term. When it's fast, it can be a fast success and then drop, right? So let's see what else comes through here. But definitely a revelation is going to take place. But for that, you need to connect beyond your lower mind, which is the ego mind, the logical, thinking about every detail, about everything, judging, cutting everything into pieces. We need to expand, we need to relax, we need to let the insight come through, right? So, oops, Taurus, please. What is there for Taurus here? Whoops. Wow, beautiful. Ace of Wands. So this new passionate beginning. This could be very passionate when it comes to a certain relationship. We definitely see perhaps romance on the plate here. It could be also sexual, but this is a lot of fire. It's a lot of joy, the spark of life within you. And you have here the Six of Cups here. Yeah, it could have to do with a soulmate energy. Let me see more. But you're growing. You're definitely healing, growing, learning. Yeah. Beyond the Nine of Swords, restless nights. You've been troubled, stressed out, restless. Underneath, again, healing. Needing to heal, needing to balance. Temperance card. The Angel of the Ocean here. Infinity symbol. Knowing that you are an infinite being. Stepping into that. Remember that when there's a pressure in our life, it's because it's asking us to go beyond our stuckness. The anxiety comes from being our own prison. You've been a lot in your head. Yeah, again, temperance is coming through. This balance has to be made. The Two Cups, the duality, needing to find the link, find the connection between the two sides. There's no two sides, remember? We were talking a lot about this in the channeling, judging one, being right, being wrong. Especially if it has to do with the relationship here, partnership. Finding the balance here. The Five of Wands in reverse underneath. Has to do with definitely ego drama here. Could have been competition, a lot of aggression. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, feeling abandoned. That's coming through a lot in the collective right now. The sense of feeling lonely, feeling left out. But look, destiny is coming through. The Wheel of Fortune. So there's a completion, number 10, a new beginning happening. But from that anxiety of feeling left out in the cold, you need to find the love within. You have love begins here in Ace of Cups. Patience is coming through underneath. Again, having patience with your own self, with love in general, perhaps your relationship particularly here. But there's something destined for you. The wheel is turning. But you need to stick to your truth. We have the King of Swords coming through as well underneath. Yeah, relationship here. We have the Lovers. This is a choice as well, you know. Again, the twin energy, Gemini. Very passionate, definitely very passionate, intense relationship. But it has given you a lot of anxiety, a lot of imbalance. And perhaps you have felt left out in the cold. You haven't felt home. You haven't felt safe. Let me see. And it has triggered a lot of emotions, a lot of mental conflict here. Perhaps there was manipulation. Let me see. But this is transforming you. This is healing you. And look, new beginning again is coming through. The Fool. Aries energy. So, with the Queen of Pentacles underneath, once you reconnect with your own self, with your natural self, with nature in general, when you simplify your life, when you get out of the mind again, when you slow down here, don't be afraid to jump. Don't be afraid of this new beginning here. Don't be afraid. It's happening for a reason. What about this Lovers? We have a reunion here. So there could definitely be a reunion. We have an Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid new beginning. You have two aces on the table. You have the Fool. You have transformation twice. I mean, this is gorgeous. Something is going to start over, or you're going to start something new, romantically or otherwise. That is going to be because you're following your passion, you're following the spark within you, the fire within you, and you're finding the balance internally. It's not finding the balance so much with someone else externally, it's finding the balance within. Once you are in that space that you become creative, you can create the rest of your life, or you can co-create. You can let spirit guide you here in a lighter way. But there's definitely prosperity coming through. Just needing to have some patience here, Taurus. Yeah, the Magician, the Manifester. You are at this time manifesting the rest of your life. And you have good luck, but you need to believe in it. 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is abundance, it's long-term commitment, it's family, it's all of that. And even though you might feel that you are at the crossroads, you decide at the end of the day, as you transform and you go deeper within yourself, you will manifest this. As you heal, you will manifest it. Because you will align yourself completely with your original path, your natural path. And that will allow the right people also to come into your life. What about this Lovers again? Passion, definitely. A lot of passion. Queen of Wands, getting into your confidence internally. Whatever lack of confidence you've had, or perhaps the situation has brought you here, you need to rebalance that. You need to recover that. That is what you're healing here. Yeah, Ten of Swords, an ending. And that ending is bringing this new beginning. It's beautiful, Taurus. You just have to know that this new beginning is meant for you. Whatever has happened here was meant to happen for you to transform and to go higher and deeper and realign with your true path, with the true people that are meant to be in your life. Last one for Taurus at this time. Advice. So don't feel, a victim, or don't feel like you are being abandoned by life, by God, by the universe, by love, because you have love begins. Look at this. So it's here in your energy. You just need to have patience. You are going to move towards calmer waters. You have the Six of Swords here. It's just a matter of you stepping into the faith beyond your mind that will always pull you down. And yeah, transformation, the third time. I mean, it's crazy. Death and rebirth. So it is uncomfortable. And look, but it says death for what? For the Four of Wands. This is the union card for twin flames. This is coming home. This is truly beautiful. This is union. Beyond the duality. Number 11 here. 1111. This is gorgeous. Sometimes, yes, we need to go through, and we are. If you're in a twin flame journey, for example, it's very triggering. It's transforming you at a very, very intense level for those who resonate with this journey. We are met, when we meet a mirror, a twin, there's an accelerated growth spiritually that happens within that relationship, within those triggers. And all those triggers of abandonment, of imbalances within ourselves are seen, are recognized, cannot be bypassed because it's so intense. So through all this passion, intensity, this has triggered your transformation. And slowly but surely, you're rising, Taurus. You are. And you have a new beginning here. From 0, you're starting at number 1, which is manifesting. You are now at the verge of manifesting your life, your true life. And getting out of the restriction of your own imprisonment, which is mental. The mental prison conditioning that we've all been educated from. All those experiences, those traumas, all of that needs to go away. But for that, there needs to be a consciousness of that you are not that. This is just the experiences that you've carried along the way. But you, at the soul level, you're free. You have infinite potential. You're like a baby, you're newborn, you are 0, you're nothing. And in that nothingness, you can create all of your dreams, all of what you feel inside. Just focus, visualize on exactly that. And slowly but surely, if you focus internally, this will happen. This will happen for you. The opportunities will come. One last one. 2 of Cups. And Ace of Pentacles. So definitely here you have alliance coming through. The right person, the soulmate. We definitely have a soulmate energy coming through here. Yes, there's a soulmate. And it's divinely put onto your path. So yeah, it won't come easy. There's always, struggles within the relationship, especially a twin flame, as I'm seeing it here. But as you go from this duality, this judgment of the other, and you accept that the other person perhaps is just a mirror of you, as your teacher, then you recognize perhaps, okay, what do I need to heal, what I need to learn within myself to actually get to an understanding, a higher understanding of myself and the relationship, of love in general. How can I move forward? How can I carry forward? What can I compromise? What can I not compromise? But we're definitely here seeing that we need to go beyond the ego. We need to go beyond the mask that we have been carrying here, and open up, expand our mind and our heart. And that way, as you change your vibration within, that will also change the vibration of your soulmate, of your twin, of whoever in your life. Because as you shift into this love energy, instead of fear, of abandonment, attachment, as you dive deeper into just the love vibration, whatever circumstance come your way, then everything can be resolved. Because it's no longer about you, it's about love itself, and sharing that in a healthy way. Okay? So I hope this was helpful, Taurus. I love you. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you next week.